So the other thing we talk about a little bit is what's going on in the car industry. And the exciting news to me is there's always new stuff coming out. And as a matter of fact, they have a new Bronco. If you haven't heard about it, the Ford Bronco is coming back. The Bronco Sport, which is the small Bronco, was already introduced about 6 months ago, and it's actually on the dealers' lots now. I've seen a couple of them on the road already. It's a cute little Bronco, but the one I'm looking forward to is the real Bronco, the big one, and that is going to be delayed a little longer. We're talking about maybe another 3 to 5 months before some of the basic ones hit the lot, and the more loaded ones, the ones with the higher content, like the leather interior and things like that, that's going to be another 8 to 12 months away. But it's kind of cool because the first Bronco, they auction off at the Barrett-Jackson auction. And it is a car that has a $63,000 window sticker, and the ID number was 001. It sold for $1.1 million. And I thought that was very interesting. The other thing also was, if you haven't heard about it yet, but Hummer's coming back with an all-electric vehicle. It's really cool looking. It actually looks similar to the old Hummer, and that's going to be all-electric. It's going to have about a 300-mile range. It's supposed to have a 1,000 horsepower motor. Can you imagine that? That is almost impossible, crazy, and probably dangerous. But that vehicle is going to come out in about 6 months. It has going to have a retail price of $112,000. The first one they auctioned off at Barrett-Jackson auction, it went for 22 times the original window sticker. It sold for $2.5 million. And the good news about that is somebody got themselves a pretty cool car. They got themselves the #1 car, and all that money went to charity, which I thought was pretty cool. But that's kind of cool news. And on a negative news, I read that Tesla is in a little bit of trouble. Tesla buyers got online and they started complaining because Tesla buyers were being overcharged. I don't know if you know this or not, but Tesla doesn't really have any dealerships. You buy them online. And to make money transfer, you got to give them your bank account. Well, there was a glitch in the system, and the customers, hundreds of customers, got charged double. And the problem, that can happen. Got screwy, he's got electronics, something go on a fritz. But the trouble was that they had trouble getting their money back. After numerous calls and numerous emails, they got the runaround for days and days and days. And that was kind of disheartening. You talk about customer satisfaction, and Tesla got some bad press out of that. I'm assuming this was a month ago, and I'm assuming by now everybody's got that situation straightened out. But it was kind of disheartening that they couldn't even get anybody to answer the phone. So Tesla is very interesting because the Tesla stock keeps going up and up. And from what I'm hearing is that they still have yet to turn a profit. I think last quarter they actually had a meager profit, but they've been out for over a decade now, and they are still turning a profit. But the stock is going crazy. One thing I've got to say about Tesla is even though they don't have the best reliability, they have the best customer satisfaction, according to Consumer Reports, of any model out there. And it used to be the Jeep Wrangler had one of the best customer satisfaction, because people buy a Wrangler and they love it, even though Consumer Reports doesn't rate the Wrangler very good at all, but people love them. The same thing with Tesla. They don't really rate the Tesla very good. There are no service departments, for example. So there's some issues when you buy a Tesla that you might go through when you have a problem. Fortunately, a lot of it can be updated right through the cloud, and you can do it electronically if there's an update, if you have an electronic problem. But the customers love them.